By Marcia Dunn, the Associated PressCAPE CANAVERAL, FLA. Greater than the International Space Station's population swelled to 11 on Saturday with the jubilant arrival of Hawthorne-based SpaceX's third crew capsule in less than a year. It's the biggest crowd up there in more than a decade. All of the astronauts, representing the US, Russia, Japan and France, managed to squeeze into camera view for a congratulatory call from the leaders of their space agencies. The mission paves the way for the return to Earth of Victor Glover, a Pomona native who became the first black astronaut to serve a full mission on the space station, and NASA crewmates Michael Hopkins and Shannon Walker, as well as Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, JAXA, astronaut Soichi Noguchi. Their Crew Dragon capsule will head back home early Wednesday, April 28, concluding the 6-month tour of duty. A recycled SpaceX capsule carrying 4 astronauts arrived at the space station a day after launching from NASA's Kennedy Space Center. The Dragon capsule docked autonomously with the orbiting outpost more than 260 miles above the Indian Ocean. The hatches swung open a couple hours later, uniting all 11 space travelers. In this tough situation around the world, I believe you have brought courage and hope for all of us, Japanese Space Agency President Hiroshi Yamakawa said from his country's Flight Control Center, referring to the global pandemic. "Man, it is awesome to see the 11 of you on station," said NASA's acting administrator, Steve Jurczyk. He noted that this will be the norm, now that SpaceX is regularly flying crews. The newcomers will spend 6 months at the space station. They'll replace 4 astronauts who will return to Earth in their own Dragon capsule Wednesday to end a half-year mission. NASA deliberately planned for a brief overlap so the outgoing SpaceX crew could show the new arrivals around. Although this was SpaceX's third crew flight for NASA, it was the first to use a vehicle that's flown before, an essential part of Musk's push to the Moon and Mars. The Dragon capsule was used for SpaceX's first crew launch last May, while the Falcon rocket soaring Friday hoisted Crew 2 in November. It was the first time 2 SpaceX Crew Dragons were parked there at the same time, practically side by side. NASA astronauts Shane Kimbrough and McArthur, the commander and pilot of the returning Dragon, monitored their capsule's flat-screen computers during the morning rendezvous. They could have taken control if necessary, but the autonomous system did its job, much like a self-driving car. Also checking into the space station, France's Thomas Pesquet and Japan's Akihiko Hoshide. Both have lived there before, as has Kimbrough. But it was the first station visit for McArthur. She flew up in the same seat in the same capsule, named Endeavour, as her husband, Bob Behnken, did on SpaceX's debut crew mission.